So we left off on Isaiah chapter 30, okay? Isaiah chapter 30. And so we're going to get into Isaiah chapter 30, and we'll start off at verse 3, okay? Isaiah chapter 30, verse 3, okay? And it says, "Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion." Okay? "Therefore shall the strength of the Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion." Okay? So what is that speaking right there? Okay? It is speaking that our people, okay, they're going inside of religion, okay? They're going to politics, okay? They're going to military, okay? I call that Satan's Trinity, okay? I call that Satan's Trinity here on earth. It's the military, the politics, and the religion. Okay, I call that Satan's Trinity. Why? Is because our people are going inside of these three, okay, and they're not finding a way out of it. You know, it's the same routine that's going over and over and over again, okay, where we can go to these street corners of these churches, the churches could look all nice, but the neighborhoods could look trashy, okay. Military, our people, they go inside the military, but they're fighting a war that has nothing to do with them. They're fighting a war in which it's tearing our own people down, okay? And they're coming back out on the street and having to go work a 9 to 5. And see, it doesn't benefit a lot of our people, okay? Politics, people are looking at politics, they're looking at Barack Obama. They thought that Barack Obama, since when he was in office, that he was going to change the Black Lives Matter situation, but he didn't do nothing for them. Okay, Barack Obama didn't do nothing for our brothers and sisters of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Okay, same with Donald Trump. Okay, I see nothing going on with Donald Trump. Yes, there's a few jobs, but there's also hate speech coming out of his mouth, dealing with the people of Issachar, okay, dealing with the people of Zebulun, okay, and Asher, okay. All the brothers and sisters are coming up from South and Central America and Mexico, coming to the border. He has nothing but hate speech coming out from that president's mouth. See, and our people, they're so lost and so confused, and they're trusting the government, and the government's not doing nothing. Isn't the United States supposed to be the richest place on earth? But yet, a lot of our people are still on WIC. They're still using the EBT cards, okay? They're still going to these Camilla shelters, okay? People are still living on the streets. See, and these people aren't doing nothing for the 12 tribes of Israel. If anything, they're just promoting the so-called white man, the so-called Arabian, the so-called Chinese person. They're promoting them, but they're depopulating us. You feel me? And so that's what our people are trusting in. They're trusting in their oppression to get them out of it, but they're not looking in the inside of themselves. Okay, the children of Israel are not looking within themselves to change. They're looking for the outside, what they see, to change. Okay, and that's where they got it wrong. Okay. Let's go down to we're still in Isaiah chapter 30, and we'll look at verse 12. Okay. "Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word," okay, "you despise this word and trust in oppression and perseverance and stay thereon," okay, and stay thereon. Verse 13 says, Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a near wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. Just like that. Okay? So we're trusting in oppression, and the oppression is not for us. They're against us. Okay? I'm not saying going out there and start a revolution. Nah. Just like brother and Yarika was saying in one of his songs, it says, well, do we start up a revolution? Nah. We need to figure out how we got up in this situation. Okay? Shout out to my brother in Yarika. Okay? Go look at his music. But anyways, we're trusting in oppression. But we should be looking inside of our within us. Because, we are the Most High. We're not the Most High, but the temple of the Most High dwells inside of us. Okay? We are to bring the kingdom of heaven. Okay? The kingdom of heaven is not by observation. Okay? It's what the Christian church is looking for. Okay? They're looking for the heaven to come out from heaven, like from the skies, and drop down here on earth. But they're not looking at the people of Israel who are suffering in the streets and suffering the curses of Deuteronomy 28. So they're not going because all the lies that came up, they're just looking at us like, they're just the minorities. We don't need to bother with them people. So that's how they're looking at us. Okay? So let's go down to verse 20 through 22. And it says, and though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. So that is speaking about, we're not gonna be needing to go to a corner street, to go to a church house, to hear the pastor preach his lies. Okay? You will see your teachers with your own eyes. Okay? That's what that is speaking about. Okay? Yet you shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Verse 21 says, and thy ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. And when you turn to the right hand, and when you turn to the left. Okay? So that's the same situation I had, okay? Because just as it says in, let me see if I get the precept real quick. It's in Isaiah chapter 20.